We should regularly wash our hands with soap and water and avoid touching our face with our hands. Even at a meeting when we have on this ministry task force, while I was speaking, I was touching my face until Minister Lawrence Wong nudged me with his elbow and said, "Stop touching your face." Let me now share about what we know about this novel coronavirus. This virus comes from the family of coronavirus, which includes other viruses such as MERS and SARS, as well as the milder variants causing common cold. The medical consensus at this moment is that the novel coronavirus is more transmissible but appears less deadly than SARS. Evidence suggests that the rate of human-to-human transmission of this virus appears to be higher than that of SARS. For now, the evidence also suggests that transmission is mostly via droplets. What this means is that the virus is carried within droplets emitted from an infected person over a short distance, such as when a person coughs or sneezes. If these droplets come into contact with the eyes, nose, or mouth of an individual, directly or indirectly through hands that have come into contact with these droplets, the individual may become infected. To clarify, there is no evidence currently to suggest that the virus is airborne. There are other viruses, such as the chickenpox, which can easily be transported via air currents and do not require droplets to contact the eyes or nose. The novel coronavirus is not in this category of viruses. The novel coronavirus could also transmit through surface contact. Let me explain. When a person sneezes or coughs, the droplets fall onto the surfaces of tables and chairs, and the virus may remain alive for up to a few days. When someone else touches the surfaces of these tables and chairs, the virus can be transferred to his hands, and if he then rubs his eyes or nose without washing his hands, he may become infected. So we should wash our hands. This is also why we only quarantine the close contacts of confirmed cases. For more transient contacts, such as individuals that the confirmed cases may have walked past in malls or hotels, the risk of transmission is low. For coronavirus generally, the person is most infectious when he is displaying symptoms, or what you call symptomatic. And this is likely to be the case for the novel coronavirus as well. There is evidence of limited spread from a person without symptoms during the incubation period. However, this form of transmission may be uncommon and has so far involved isolated cases only. At this point, the evidence still points towards higher transmissibility when the person is displaying symptoms. As such, medical professionals, both overseas and in Singapore, have advised that the most effective way that we can protect ourselves is to practice good personal hygiene. We should regularly wash our hands with soap and water and avoid touching our face with our hands. These may sound simple, but actually they're very difficult to do because all of us touch our face all the time. Even at a meeting when we have on this ministry task force, while I was speaking, I was touching my face until Minister Lawrence Wong nudged me with his elbow and said, "Stop touching your face." So it is simple but extremely difficult, but are actually very effective in preventing all kinds of infection. Potential infection from asymptomatic persons, in fact, is less likely to be from coughing or sneezing directly because they don't have symptoms. They are not sneezing or coughing, but more likely by touching contaminated surfaces, for which masks offer no protection. Wearing a mask when we are well often gives us a false sense of security instead, and we are more likely to touch our faces when we constantly adjust our masks, which is one way the disease spreads. At the same time, we need to protect others, our loved ones, friends, colleagues, and fellow Singaporeans that we come into contact with. If we are sick, we should rest and recover at home as far as possible. If we do need to go out to see a doctor, for example, we should wear a surgical mask to protect others. So this is when mask is needed, when we are unwell and have to go out.
同胞，因为武汉这个事情，武汉这个瘟疫，都是有计谋、有计划发出来这个瘟疫，牺牲的是我们平民老百姓，我的家人，我的父母在家等死，没有人关心我们平民老百姓的性命，有钱也买不到药，有钱也买不到病房。然后香港同胞，你们独立我支持，台湾独立我也支持，西藏、香港独立都支持，摆脱共产党的邪恶手爪，腐败的政权，邪恶的社会，没有一个人可以自由发声，没有一个人，只有一个人自由发声，就去警察局喝茶、拘留、判刑，法律是他们判的，他们能说判几多年就能判几多年，律师都没有用的，有一个正义的律师都会关起来，他不会为正生儿说话，因为他们有邪恶的政权压迫下，不能真正的说话。我要告诉你们，一个人牺牲，两个人牺牲，革命肯定是有血有肉来牺牲。我想站出来，我暴露出来，我就要站出来，我就要牺牲，为我的父母，为我的家人，为我以后的后代可以自由的生活。我发声，我也很危险，我也知道，但是我已经受不了了，没有病床，没有医药， CCTV 讲的那个新闻全部都是假的，全部。他们的吼声，他们的叫声我看到了，我要发声，我要为我自己发声，我要为我武汉的人民发声，我要为中国同胞发声，就是有养老金，他们想把这个养老金废掉，搞这些事情，这种邪恶的政权，我真的不想再真的不想再沉默了，我要发声了，我要疯了。没有一个人可以站出来，我现在站出来了，一定要反抗，一定要反抗啊，同胞们，不能再让他们宰割期呀，才不能再可以这样了，为了下一代站起来，真的是站起来呀。
别说人的生气了，别说人不走，不走，不走，我跟着不走。你说人这样才想得，走，后面走，走不走？不走。你这样打不行，你真没过来，别打出来过来，别打出来，别打出来。我们
这是什么？从我上的。
我给你抬起来，别打出来过来，别打出来过来，你们可以这样打，别打出来过来，别打，别打出来过来，我们下了，别打出来过来。
哎，视频上照片吗？
老板，你说真是这样，说实话，我们没有。
走，你们动手，我来动手，我来动手，别动啊！
别打出来过来。
老板，把这个脚搬过来。
再打我就开了啊！
跳楼！
别打出来！
让我讲。
别打！你们别跟我打了，你们别跟我打了。你们别跟我打了，你们别跟我打了，好，你们别跟 长不会过来哈，你们店长不会过来，你们店长不会过来哈。